Okay, you guys should be able to hear me now. Welcome back, my friends. Today has not been my day for technology. If there is only one feature of me, it is that I have tenacity for a million people. That's about my only strength probably, but I get so fed up with technology. So story time, I haven't done a live stream in a few months, and that was a couple of things. First off, I got COVID. I'm fine, recovered quickly, but I had a lingering cough, and that was stupid. And so I didn't want to do live streams and be coughing in your ears. That would not be fun for me or for you. And so I gave myself some delayed time to kind of make sure that when I'm speaking, I'm not coughing in your guys' ear. The second reason why was by the time I got to a point where I could do a live stream, I felt comfortable enough to do a live stream, the game died. What the heck? There was no Conquest. There was no individual grand arena. There's nothing really of substance other than, your guild-based stuff like territory wars or, and a lot of people don't want to watch territory battles and territory wars. You're not going to live stream that. So anyway, I'm glad that you guys are kind of hopping back on. Again, I apologize for the issues, but then let's fast forward. It's been a few months since I've done a live stream. So I hop in and I make sure that I, reset everything on my computer. Everything's fresh. And I go in, and Nox just doesn't want to work anymore with the game with its newest update. So I spend a better part of an hour trying to make Nox work, get the most up-to-date updates, go through all my settings. I spent forever trying to get Nox to work. I finally said, you know what? I give up. Nox is dumb. So we're gonna give up on Nox, and we're gonna go to BlueStacks. And I ended up getting BlueStacks downloaded, but it took me over an hour to get BlueStacks to work. It kept freezing, and I don't even know if it'll work today. Earlier it worked, and then it froze, and then it worked, and then it froze. So I have no idea. I've had many YouTubers that I've spoken with that have given me the preferred settings in BlueStacks to make sure things are running efficiently. I've set those settings, so in theory, everything is supposed to be where it's supposed to be, but it's super frustrating. I hate technology. I just do when you want it to work. And then to top it all off, I get through everything, log in, and for whatever damn reason, my audio decided to not work. So everyone from my previous live stream, Nerd Ninja and you and Oracle, and my brother Imagix and Urban Blaster, who was on here, and Lauren, a bunch of people had logged on and couldn't hear me. So anyway, I can see now that the audio is working. You know what I did? I literally just killed Twitch Studio and relaunched Twitch Studio, and it's working. Why it was working, decided to stop working, and then just works again. That's technology. That's the part of technology I absolutely hate. I'll edit myself because, man, that's super annoying. So I'm going to have to break up my live streams up twice. That'll be fun. I'll get to do 2 live streams today, so that'll be a good time. The other thing that's good about that is this first live stream will be significantly shorter. And so that'll be fun for anybody who really only cares about the Worth It series. So I'll post this over to YouTube, and they can have a shorter video for the Worth It series. I'm actually going to go over kind of everything and my opinions on everything that costs money in the game right now. And there's a ton, because they're monetizing, they're trying to monetize every single component within the game. That's absolutely crazy. The first thing I wanted to go over is these login rewards. You can actually purchase calendars. To date, I have not seen a calendar outside of the free ones. I've not seen a calendar that you can purchase that I felt was worth it. Now, keep in mind, my opinion comes from somebody who's been playing the game for a long time. A 5.5, 6 year game player. I started about 5 months after the game started. And the game's been out now for over 6 years. So I have had the history of being a major Kraken. I've been a whale. I've been a dolphin. I've even had a free-to-play account that I played for over a year that I did free-to-play. And I did a free-to-play account when I first started as well. So hopefully you'll take it from a perspective of somebody who has played free-to-play and also whale. What I'm really looking for when I look at these Worth It series is a real significant value. And when I say value, it's really hard to justify because everything costs an arm and a leg in this game. And so when you're going to spend money, if you're going to spend money, you really have to see it significantly higher value than the average pack, because the average pack really is trash. Now, there was one calendar for December for a specific character that got you almost 100 shards of that character. And even then, I still don't feel like that spending money. I like packs where you can convert your crystals that you earn. Now, they are going to do away with your daily crystal income, and I'm not too excited about that. In fact, we lost 5 players in the last 10 days from our group of guilds that I'm aware of that are high-end players over 9 million GP that all quit because of the changes that have been coming. So it's tough. So I'm hoping they do more of these types of things. But I have these the December login rewards. That's everybody gets that. They also gave us the Lucas 50th anniversary for free. These are kind of nice, so we'll keep that. And then, of course, this bonus calendar, you got to choose one with the ship or the one with the gear. I chose the gear. I can crunch all this gear down. Plus, all this gear is, you can't ever have enough of it. And I had that ship maxed out. Kim Bars, how are you, mate? I'm doing well. Like I mentioned, I had COVID, and then after the COVID, I was coughing quite a bit, which would have been annoying for all of you. And so I chose not to do a ton of live streaming. And then after I got done and was ready to live stream, well, there was not a whole lot to live stream in the game. So I've kind of been in hibernation, if you will. We're going to go over all these packs. My God, there are packs upon packs upon packs upon packs. You'll notice there's only one pack missing in this entire pack offer that I've purchased. I've only purchased one pack in this entire thing. We'll go over which one it is and why I purchased it, and then we'll do that. But really quick, I want to get my free energy. I didn't miss my energy, did I? Let's see, Django Fat is available on Dark Side Normal. Okay. And my guild started a raid. I should probably join that really quick before I forget, because it looks, it's a regular pit. I can't ever tell which one it is. So before I go into the packs though, there goes the free energy, I think. I'm like, come on, give me my free energy. There we go. Before I go into the packs and are they worth it, I want to go over to the Galactic Conquest, because they have since monetized Galactic Conquest. And it is one of those things where you have to decide if you want to spend in this or not. And so there's a couple of things, these passes that they have, and I didn't do it last time. I'm not going to do it again. I have zero plans on doing it in the future. Now, if you click on Activate Pass, it brings up the 2 passes, and you have to decide, is it worth it? So the initial Conquest Pass is $10. For this game, that's relatively not a ton of money. And then you get the top track. So you can see you get extra shards. And the whole point of that is so people that are playing Conquest, they realize they've made Conquest so annoying that people don't want to complete it to the end. That's really bad. When people get to a point where they're playing a game where they don't like it and it's so bad that the game actually incentivizes you to pay money to not have to play that mode of the game. That's terrible, because Conquest used to be, when it first launched, almost everyone's favorite mode of the game. It was mine when they launched it. I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. So now they incentivize you. And the reason for this is you can get max box twice, and then you can get a medium box, and with these extra shards you still get the character unlocked. So that's the whole point, is you can kind of slough off one of the conquests and then you do a couple other good conquests, or you can miss a couple, get a max, and then get the rest of these all 3 times. They give you some gear, which is nice, or whatever, and they give you a few of these things inside, like the like this particular thing, the stim packs and stuff, I don't really use those a whole lot, so I don't see a significant value in those. And the character shards, there's not enough of them to help you unlock the character any earlier than anyone else would, provided that the person like me who's not buying this is maxing it out. So provided I max it out, I'm not going to get a character any faster. They do give some things like this, like hired gun title. You're not going to unlock that any other way. I'm not caring enough about that to worry about it. Now they have these little Omicrons, which are in here. What's up, Steve-O? It says, can't stay too long, but wanted to see how you're doing. Excited for the new GAC. Not sure yet. We'll see. I think these are going to change the game for sure. Again, I've been almost free to play. I've been spending about $30 a month or so in this game for the last couple of months, which is not free to play, but it's way closer than I used to. $30 a month versus, 600 or something is insanely different. And you can see I still have over 40 of these Omicrons, however you want to say it. There's actually, I looked it up. There's actually no right way to say it. They pronounce it like 4 different ways in the dictionary online. And it's depending on, what region you're from as to how you put the influx. So it's really kind of quite funny. But you keep going. It's just more gear packs and, more character shards, more of those stim packs. And then at the end, they kind of give you again, like they gave you a portrait. If you wanted that portrait, it's the only way. But the Omicron they give you at the end, they also give it to you here. So you're going to end up earning that either way at that end. And then on the bottom, you of course get both tracks if you buy. And so the first pass for $10, what I don't see a value in is it just unlocks that top track. And unless you have a need for needing to kind of put Conquest on a back burner, it's really gonna it's not worth it. So the only person I could see that would use this really is going to be a whale who has to get the character unlocked because he's in a super high end guild, and then once he's in the guild and, maybe he's having a hard week or a couple of weeks or something, maybe he's busy at work or she's busy at work and they're basically not able to finish Conquest one of the times, they could be unlocking this to kind of make up for that. Or if they just hate Conquest that much, and that's really sad. Now the Conquest Plus, I'm going to give a definite 100% not worth it. It does increase your energy regeneration by 33%. That's not significant enough in my opinion, not for $30. And stamina is only 25%. So your energy outruns the stamina of the characters that you have. The 25% regeneration is barely noticeable when you're rotating your teams anyway, if you're doing a proper team rotation. And then they give you a weird card that takes 4 of your slots, and it's a kind of a cool card, but it takes, like, again, 4 of your 12. It takes a third if you're going to end up using it. And then they give you some, some stuff that you could basically get anyway. This is really, there's not a huge value here. What you're really paying for is that you can swap your discs, which are really just energy anyway, that you have slightly more energy regeneration, stamina regeneration, and you get that premium track. I honestly just don't see the value in a Conquest Pass Plus at all. And then the Conquest Pass, I only really see the $10 value there for anyone who's basically a whale and beyond. And only if they're really struggling with completing the Conquest, or if they're too busy, or if they hate the mode of Conquest and they're trying to, not have to complete it perfectly every single time. So the Conquest Pass, yes, if you're a whale or above and absolutely have to unlock the character on the first run and you're afraid of missing it. And then the Conquest Pass Plus, I don't see this at all. So again, I haven't purchased this at all. The last time I didn't purchase it this time, and I still have 46 of these Omicrons. So I feel like I'm still in a pretty good run for the Omicrons and how many I have. Now let's go ahead and go back to the packs, because that's what this whole thing is going to be about. And then, of course, I'll come back later this afternoon, provided everything works like it's supposed to, and we'll do a live stream of Conquest and all that, and that'll be kind of some fun. So in the store, there's only one pack that I've purchased. It was $15. I bought it twice, so $30. I bought it last month. I bought it this month. My spending is significantly down. If you notice, actually, let's go into characters. If you notice my collection, these are all the new characters that have come into the game. Talon, Rendar, and Katarn. They're as far as I could go free to play. I did not buy their $10 or their $20 pack. I also did not buy any of the stuff to get to 5 stars. So I did not get the extra Omicrons by doing that extra event. And that's just, it is what it is. And I'm okay with that. In the store, you'll notice that I did not, again, purchase the $20 pack. I don't feel like these characters are worth it, even though they're needed for probably a pretty amazing character. I'm a 9.5 million GP, used to be Kraken, down to a tiny dolphin. And I just don't see the value of rushing it. And this is the number one reason why. You see those crystals I have, 11K? I didn't buy those. I earned those. Now, this may change over time because they're trying to take away your daily earnings. I do earn around $200 worth of free crystals every single month by getting first in regular arena and ships arena. The problem is they know this, that lots of people do. And so they're removing those benefits and they're going to be giving it into Grand Arena. And I don't know what that's going to look like yet. That could be good for me, or it could be really bad, and it could spell the end of me playing the game, I'll be honest. If they take away my ability to earn crystals for free, the way that I have been able to earn crystals, I may not find a value in this game anymore, because you really need a crystal income. It can be reduced. I don't need 1,000 a day. But if it's not, 500 a day or somewhere around that, I won't have the crystal income I need to compete unless I spend money. And I'm at the point where I'm not interested in really investing a ton of money in this game anymore. So these packs, like the Seasoned Bounty Hunter bundle for $20, these characters can all be farmed. Yay, BlueStacks froze again. So let me go ahead really quick and let me restart BlueStacks. Gotta love that BlueStacks does this now to me. And I don't know why it's freezing up on me. It's brand new. I just downloaded. I've got the newest version. I have all my settings set proper, but for whatever reason, BlueStacks has decided that it wants to, after a period of time, just freeze. And I know other people that are having that issue. So I'm going to have to, talk around and see if there's special settings that I'm going to have to play with. Here in just a second, when it comes back online, we'll go through those packs. Hopefully it won't freeze before we get through all the packs. But the character packs that are always around, as well as those $19.99 packs, I don't see a value in. And the number one reason why these new characters, when they come out with packs, I don't see a value in is literally the day that pack expires, they offer that character to be farmed by crystals through the store. And provided you have a crystal income of some sort, whether that be 300 crystals a day or 400 or 500 crystals a day, whatever that is, you are able to basically purchase or have, let me go back to gameplay. There we go. So it looks like it's back up and running. You're able to purchase these characters for free with your natural crystal income through the store the day that they expire. So mark my words, Darth Talon will be farmable with crystals at 50% cheaper rate through the store in 35 days, in 12 hours. And that's a fact. They've been doing that now for over 2 years on every single character they've released for Marquee. There's a couple calendars right here. These calendars are pay for calendars. And I did the math on it, $30 for what you get on the injectors and chirotechs, as well as the signal types. That has 100 of each kind of the signal data. I just don't see a value in $30 and having to wait. It's $30. You can't use your crystals to get it. You have to spend hard-earned money to get it. And then you have to wait an entire month and you have to check in every day. And so it's contingent on you making sure you play every single day, clicking on it every single day, and it's a slow release over time. The actual technical value of $30 worth of crystals for what you get, yes, is slightly there in the game as far as the game is concerned, but I don't see a significant value on either one of these calendars. Fennec Shand's calendar does unlock a $5 pack. That the $5 pack for Fennec is worth it if you want to boost on shards. In my opinion, it's one of those like super values, but you have to buy her $20 calendar and wait 31 days. And the truth is you can farm her now. So it just is weird. It doesn't make sense to me to purchase these. Again, I did not buy Kyle's or Dash Rendar's or do any of their $12.99 packs. This is this insane cost at $12.99. You can, like I said, get it at guaranteed 50% less value by simply waiting. I have 17 days, basically 18 days for Kyle to start farming him. And I only have a couple of weeks to be able to start farming Dash Rendar. So there's a really close period of time before I'll get to start farming them manually. Now we go to the Omicron material bundle. This one's pretty big. You know, this is like their like new premium pack, and you can buy it twice. And so they're hoping whales buy it twice. And I'm sure a lot of whales out there bought this twice. Archangel says, how you doing, brother? Glad to see you. Glad to see you too as well. So this particular pack, it's assumed you purchase it twice. You're spending $80. I mean, think about it. You're spending almost $100 and you're going to have a couple million credits. You get that every day, almost $1 million to $2 million every day. You're getting 6 Omicrons. You're getting 6 Zeta. You're going to get both of those naturally. That's basically $80 for, 5 days of gameplay on both of those potential. The Omicrons you're going to get naturally over time through multiple different ways, including those events that happen every 3 days. The events that happen every 3 days give those, the Conquest style events that happen every 3 days give those now to you. So you're going to naturally have an inflow of those. And then the rest of it is really trash. They're giving you almost nothing. Everything's reduced down to like 5 or 10. I mean, even some of the things people need the most, like bronzium wiring, where I need that a lot, you get 15. I just personally, again, this is why I haven't purchased this. I don't see the value. Had they raised it up to 10 and, Omicrons and 10 Zeta and then like 50 of each of these other things, and then raise the price maybe to $49.99, you'd have a ton of people purchasing this, but I just don't see the value with such a small quantity. You really have to buy it twice to kind of increase the quantity. And even then you're spending $80. I just, again, don't see the value of that specific pack. There's another calendar, the Relic Trinkets calendar. It's $20. I don't see the value in that calendar either. Again, I know the idea that calendars are a good idea. They take something that's gonna, if you have the whole pack and everything you get, how much is it costing you? And then how much would it have normally costed you? Yeah, the calendar might give you a slight break, but it's again contingent on you spending real money. It's contingent on you checking in every day, and it also is only a slight break in cost. And then it doesn't even unlock some of the most important relic trinket pieces that you need now for those who are going to be spending. Remember, the people who are spending, you're talking about whales and krakens and stuff. And these are not the pieces that they need anymore. They need higher end pieces, and there's not even a value with that there. The core gear that's on here, this is a calendar. It's a core gear daily, core gear calendar. And again, they've really moved to calendars. Gives you everything that you basically get through the challenges, just you get a little bit more of it, and it's $15. And so if you're going to get something already, all this does is slightly speed that process up, and I just don't see that value anymore. With the way they have the game built, you are moving at your own pace now, and the way that they're going away from Arena and Grand Arena, when you joined the game now, there's literally no reason to grow fast or to grow in any way other than a strategic way. and you can grow as fast as you want. And if you suck at the arenas, it doesn't matter anymore because crystal income is going to be moved to GAC. So all you're going to need is a super hyper efficient roster. And then over time, getting into the best guild possible is going to help you really get these things. The $10 pack, whales are going to argue it is worth it. So I'm going to tell you guys, if you are a whale or above, this is worth it. The Cryotex stash is going to be worth it, but only if you're a whale or above. This is going to give you, 5 to 15. It has a very small chance. And this is the other thing. You have to read the fine print. It's 30% that you'll get 15 pieces of each. It's 25% you get 20. But if you come all the way down, to get a full piece that they're listing, it's a 1 or a 2% chance that you're going to get, 5, 1, 2% chance. So a 5% chance that you're going to get one of those. What it looks like, if you don't read, if you just look at the pack, it looks like you're going to get a full piece, 1 to 4, a full piece, at least 2 full pieces, and at least 15 pieces of salvage. But that's not actually true at all. You're actually going to get only some of what you see here. And so again, you could be spending $10 for only salvage pieces. That's not really, in my opinion, a worth it pack for anybody. But if you're a whale and you're needing those Kairos, that's a thing. Here's another $24.99 ultra rare value. This has lots of gear in it. The ultra rare value, the core gear completion bundle 3. It has a bunch of gear in it, including some of the higher end gear that you're going to need. $25, but I just don't see the value in this. Now, this is where it's going to get a little bit interesting. The mod slicing and the mod themselves, you'll notice there's one missing. That's the Slicers Toolkit Mark II. The way that they fixed mods in the game was that you slice your existing mods, the old ones, the new ones, whatever, and you can make mods that didn't turn out the way you were hoping into a mod you were hoping that they turn out. That pack, the Mark II pack, is the one that I bought. It was $14.99, and I bought 2 of them, and I'm hoarding that material for slicing mods when we're going into territory wars and we're trying to mod a bunch of characters, and I'm missing the mark on a couple of specific characters. I can take that character, slice a bunch of mods, and get them to their marks. And so I strategically, when these 2 packs come out, it comes out once or twice a month. 2 months ago, it came out twice. Last month, it came out once. So, you have to watch for it. But the Slicer Mark I, I did not buy. And the reason is you can buy it twice. It's $20 basically. And yes, you can get mods to the 6E, which is nice. But you can get all of that material naturally pretty easily. It's not really, there's not a huge problem with getting that. I naturally slice to 6E every single week, about 6. 4 to 6 on my own. And so I don't need a pack to help me with that. Again, it's just an acceleration of that. I'm in Shadowlands, have been in Shadowlands now for a year, Steve. And then this mod haul, the crit chance, you're spending $5. That seems like a good value. And sometimes you could get a mod out of here that's a good value. You can buy it twice. I think, let me look. Let me double check. Maybe it's a one-time. Nope. Yep. You can buy it twice. And so, you're going to get quite a bit of mods. You're going to get, I think, like 6 mods total. See, because you don't get all of them that they're showing. It's like up to 6 or whatever. But anyway, you do it twice. You get like 12 mods. $10 for 12 mods, and it's a random assortment of crit chance mods. I've done this in the past, and I rarely get a mod that slices to something worth anything. It's kind of like the lottery. Sometimes a mod pops and sometimes it doesn't. And so because of that, because it's more of a lottery system, I just farm for mods and use crystals for farming mods. And I prefer to leave the RNG up to the RNG and not into my wallet. It is a way to bump a bunch of extra mods, in one fell swoop. And again, if you were a whale or above, I could see the mod haul crit chance being worth it. And then the Slicers Toolkit being worth it if you're whale and above. And then the Slicers Toolkit Mark II, the one that I bought, I actually say that's worth it for everybody except for the free-to-play. If the free-to-play is free-to-play, genuinely, they're not going to buy any of these, and they shouldn't be watching more than just for having fun in the game. But for everyone else who spends money, the highest value you're going to get out of all these packs is that Slicer's Toolkit Mark II. That's honestly going to be the best one. Now, you're also going to wonder why I probably didn't buy this $9.99 pack. It comes out every Monday. I used to. I don't see a value in it anymore, especially with the game evolving into Relic 9 and Relic 8. With Relic 8 and then Relic 9 coming very fast on its heels, the Relic Cargo Pack has significantly lost its value. When we didn't have Relic 8 or 9 in the game, I saw a much higher value for the Relic Cargo Pack. But if you think about it, if you're buying it every Monday, that's $40 a month that you're spending on superficial Relic pieces that you can get anyway, naturally over time, that you can farm for absolutely everything, every single thing. Now, this specific pack is going to have a caveat, and I'm going to say it's going to be worth it for anyone Dolphin and above, specifically if you're going for a GL. And this is why. If you're going for a Galactic Legend, you're going to get energy with this character. You're going to get replacements for your relic material, and you're going to get more crystals that are going to help you with, you absolutely need crystal influx. So if you're going for a Galactic Legend and you're going to be destroying all of this material that's in here really, really fast, that would be the only time, if you're a Dolphin or above, that I would recommend these packs. Is ignore them, and then when a Galactic Legend is on site and you're going for it, then maybe this would be a pack that I would say is worth it during the Galactic Legend period of time. What's up, Vader's dad? How you going? What's up, Nerd Ninja? You guys are back. So again, that pack I would say is only worth it when you're going for a Galactic Legend. So it is a very specific one. Again, the character Mega Shard pack for $20 for the Mandalorian Hero Journeys bundle. There's no rush on those characters. I don't think $20 is a significant value for those. And then they move into some really poor value packs. These are the worst. So when you get to the right, it went from being not good, calendars that are arguably not good, to some okay packs if you're a Dolphin, potentially, or a Whale for sure. There's a couple packs in there. But these packs suck. Hands down, every pack you see from here to the right are going to suck hard, and you're not going to want to waste your crystals on these. If you do, you're going to look back and go, why did I do that? I wish somebody would have told me these suck, and these do suck. So the first one is the Commando, the Arc Trooper Mega Pack. Terrible, terrible value. The Geonosian Brood Alpha, terrible value. The Ewok Faction Pack, terrible value. The Hoth Rescue Bundle for him and the additional packs, terrible value for the characters. And then you've got these, which are absolutely, terrible. I know they say that they're like best value, don't read the green that's on there. These are terrible value. You're going to get all these characters, even the one that says guaranteed character for 2,500 crystals. Listen, 2,500 crystals is a lot, especially for you free-to-players who are saving all your crystals up. And then you're going to get a drop of a character that's a 2-star unlock you could have farmed in a day and a half. Like, don't do it. Don't waste 2,500 crystals. That's a lot of gear or whatever you need to unlock. Or if you want to use the 2,500 crystals for farming with energy, like that is way more important. These all suck horribly right here. These are all terrible, terrible, terrible packs right here. Terrible, terrible, terrible packs. Again, Relic Cargo Pack gets my stamp of approval for Dolphin and above, but only if you're going for a Galactic Legend. Otherwise, it's a $40 a month investment because you do it every Monday. That will suck out $40 and you'll wonder what's left in your budget for actual real things you want. The Slicer's Toolkit Mark II is my opinion, the only one really worth it for Dolphin and above. However, if you're a Whale and or a Kraken, you could buy the Mod Hall Crit Chance for your chance at a lottery win on a good mod, and the Slicer Toolkit Mark I because you'll get more of your 6E mods, which you're always looking for. These Calendars and these gear pieces, I just don't see a value for. Again, the Omicron material bundle is a trashy, terrible waste. They should have put 3 times the materials inside of that and then just raised it up $9. And if they would have raised it up $9 and tripled what's in there, they would sell a ridiculous amount more. Although I have a fear that there's a ton of whales that are buying it just to try to give themselves a competitive advantage. A lot of people with money, they don't know what to do with. Crazy enough. Again, all these new characters, I just don't see a value in purchasing because, like, again, Dash Rendar, I'm going to be able to farm him in less than 15 days from the shipments. That means he's going to cost 600 crystals for the same amount that it's costing me 1,300 today. And so I can use 600 saved crystals for the same amount. And then within another couple of weeks, like 6 more weeks, he'll be farmable. And the same thing goes for Kyle, and the same thing is going to go for Darth Talon. Again, these calendars, I just don't see a value. There's so many calendars that they're offering now, I just don't see a value for. But definitely do the Bronzium data card pack because that one's worth it for sure. Now, like I said, I was having a bunch of audio issues earlier. I have no idea why. We just killed the stream. I also have BlueStacks freezing up for no good reason. So I am going to talk to a few live streamers to see if they're experiencing that. And if so, what are they doing to fix that? Because we'll see. I had to give up on Nox. Nox stopped working completely. And I've even done all the updates and everything like that. Went to BlueStacks, and BlueStacks seems to be working, but intermittently. So I hate technology. Hopefully this helps you guys with your Worth It series. I am going to come back later today, and I'm going to do another live stream this afternoon. After I get back, I'm going to go. I have an appointment, and I'm going to go do that appointment. So this afternoon, we'll do a live stream on Conquest. We'll have a story time. We'll have a lot of fun. As always, I appreciate you guys coming on and enjoying the stream. And as always, keep your gaming on. Warrior out.